Hi, I'm Molly Milford. This is my second book summary on the habit of change. Throughout these chapters, we once again saw the cue, routine, reward, habit loop. This is the foundation for all habit changes. In the first section, well, I guess the second section, the first section for the summary, the small wins and keystone habits were discussed, and this creates the culture that you're wanting to have. And it's good to focus on these keystone habits. As in the Starbucks example, the CEO focused on willpower as a keystone for success. This was preparing the employees to deal with customers that are being rude, or it helps them when maybe the employee themselves is feeling tired. They still have the willpower to make it through those situations and still be a good employee and lead the customers to want to come back. They're having this habit of willpower. You have to choose your habit, so this has to be a chosen behavior so that it becomes a habit. You choose it so that when you get the cue, it happens automatically. Change within a community is easier if there are more social ties. If everyone starts doing the same thing, more people join in, like how they use the example with the Martin Luther King. They put in the newspaper that all the blacks were going to boycott the buses, even though they hadn't discussed it with everyone. So therefore, all the blacks started to boycott the buses because they thought that's what everyone was doing. An example of a habit change in my family was my fiance and I were coming home at separate times. He was eating earlier than I was, so we weren't really getting much quality time together, and we weren't eating right because we were both doing just small, quick meals. Habit change for that was we made sure to, when the last person came home, to start eating dinner then, and the first person was in charge of preparing the dinner. And then at dinner we sat down and didn't have any phones or anything, so we could really enjoy that quality time. A change within the community. An example is similar to one I read in the book. We actually had a code situation where the nurse corrected the doctor, and the doctor turned around and scolded the nurse in front of all the code staff, saying that the nurse was wrong, when in reality the nurse was right. We had a debriefing moment and discussed it with other physicians and other nurses and supervisors, and decided that it was best if there's always one person in charge in the code. In that code, there was 3 physicians that were acting as leaders, so it was difficult to know which one to go to when you really had a discrepancy. This was a great book, and I really enjoyed reading it. I think I've learned a lot of things that I can apply to my own life and in my work.